Welcome, everyone. Ken Sloan from Agility Innovation Partners here with CEO and co-founder 39 North Health Plans, Jake Kerr.
Hi, Ken.
Hey, Jake. Great to have you here.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Yeah, it's wonderful to have you. Jake, so we're here in Evergreen, Colorado, which I know is near and dear to your heart.
Yes, this is my hometown.
Yeah, and by the way, mine as well. And we have the map to prove it. So anyway, Jake, tell me a little bit about why you're so passionate about Colorado.
You know, Ken, Colorado's been my home for my entire life. My family is here. My friends are here. I've lived here for all my life. I still go ski in Winter Park. I still rock climb in Golden. Colorado is, I would say, the most amazing place on earth.
Thank you. I couldn't agree more. So tell me a little bit about your journey. It's not often that we hear of companies going at it in a bold way to start a health plan in Colorado. So tell us a little bit about your journey.
Yeah, Ken. My journey began as a molecular biologist, actually. I was working in labs, eventually moved over into the investment and product development side of things. I was working for a large hospital system locally, and my team's job was to screen the most innovative new products in biotech, pharmaceutical, med device, digital health, you name it, for partnerships with the hospital and investment directly for the hospital. And one day, a project came across my desk that I thought was absolutely amazing. Some researchers had found a genetic marker on leukemia cells that could prove that certain meds would work in treatment and certain meds would not. And in the realm of genetics, this is basically the holy grail. So we went to the CFO of the hospital system and we said, look at this amazing thing. And he turned to us and he said, you know, leukemia patients are our high value patients. I don't want to touch this. I don't want to do anything. And I swear that 25 different jaws dropped at that moment hearing that. You know, we were so surprised at that answer coming from the hospital system, a place that we all think really values and cares and dedicates its resources to helping patients. And this was the moment for me that I knew that I needed something to change about this. And fast forward about 4 months later or so, I became a patient of the very same hospital system. I've been having seizures, sometimes twice a day. It was really impacting my life, my work, my relationships, my ability to live. And I got in the cycle of being passed from specialist to specialist to specialist. Many of you probably have friends or family that have been through a similar situation as this. It's miserable. And you feel alone, you feel scared, you feel like nobody's helping you. And I was reminded of that conversation that I had with the CFO. I was not a high value patient to them. They didn't know exactly what was going on with me. I didn't fit a box. I didn't fit into a criteria that made them really want to, in the system, encouraged to take care of me. And so I ended up seeking care elsewhere. And it turned out that I was experiencing strokes instead of seizures, small strokes. And I've been doing significantly better since. This is several years ago. But after that experience, I really knew, seeing it from a patient, seeing it from an administrator, there's something that needs to be done about healthcare in terms of access, in terms of quality, in terms of payment. All the barriers in healthcare need to disappear. And in order to do that, we need to fundamentally change the way that we pay for and that our insurance delivers care back to its patients and its members.
That's awesome. It's quite an interesting story, and regrettably not so unique, even though it's really kind of explains why you've created 39 North. So thank you for that, Jake. It's great to see you healthy, and it's great to see you making a difference. Maybe tell us a little bit about what you're hoping for with 39 North in the community. So what does that look like, success for this community here in Colorado for employers?
I want to have the best healthcare experience for employers, for employees, and patients that we can possibly offer. And experience to me is a lot of different things. It's access, it's ability to get in to see a doctor when you need it. It's going to the right doctor at the right time instead of going to something that really isn't valuable. And then it's also payment, because we know that we're one of the only countries in the world where people go bankrupt from their medical bills. So all of these things combined, we aim to make so much better than the current status quo in healthcare.
Thank you. That's awesome. Take us a little bit back to where is 39 North today? Who are you serving? What size groups? Tell us a little bit about sort of your niche right now, ideal client profile.
Sure can. So we just launched this year, so we are still very new.
Mm.
Our ideal customer profile is self-funded groups, anywhere in between 50 and 500 lives, operating within the Front Range of Colorado. And really, we're open to most all industries, because we know that these problems aren't just unique to certain industries.
Great.
So anything from a manufacturing company to an agriculture company to a financial service company, we love to serve.
Awesome. And 39 North, what does that mean, 39 North?
Great question. 39 North is the latitude of Colorado. It actually splits right in between Evergreen, Denver, and goes all the way up to Fort Collins.
Awesome.
So really for us, 39 North, creating it, the core of what we are is serving the Colorado community that we know needs new innovative solutions like this so desperately.
No, that's great. So in summary, Jake, it's built in Colorado for Colorado.
Built in Colorado for Colorado, exactly. We curate the best of the best in Colorado to be a part of our health plan.
Wow, Jake. So your experience was in science, molecular biologist. You went into investment and financials, and you were vetting solutions inside of a hospital system. You really understood sort of the best technology, ones that can improve health and have great outcomes. And then, man, you kind of went into the system and saw what it really felt like to be a patient when you really needed the system to work for you. So tell us a little bit about what now 39 North is designed.
Yeah. Our entire goal and our mission is to reduce as many barriers in healthcare as we possibly can, and really create the best experience in healthcare possible. And so what does that mean? You know, barriers are financial, barriers are geographic, barriers are the ability to get in and see your provider, which for a lot of people, it takes 3, 4, 6 months in my case, and probably in many other patients' cases. And reducing barriers is so important, because if patients can't get the care that they need, they get sicker and sicker and more and more frustrated. And it ends up hurting the plan so much more. And so we can have a very high performing care by offering things like unlimited primary care available 24/7, easy accessible mental health services, unlimited free, no deductibles, no copay services at specific locations through Banner Health System, through the Centura Health System, prominent hospital locations that most people in Colorado would know of. And these are things that get us to say as patients, wow, this is a much better experience. I want to utilize care. I want to become a healthier individual. And that's what 39 North is all about.
That's awesome. So Jake, in summary, 39 North is created in Colorado for level funded, self-funded groups over 50 lives. You're out to fix the way people use and access healthcare, and you've been able to get an incredible discount in pricing through your relationship with Banner that is far better that we've seen than most of the VUCA carriers. And the only way to pay less for healthcare is to pay less for healthcare. So very excited to hear more about 39 North. From the team at Agility, we're very excited about introducing our partners, the brokers that are already working with NICE to 39 North. We believe that this is the future of healthcare. For many of you know that I spent greater of 5 to 7 years in Colorado working for a prominent health insurance company. And from my perspective, this is one of the most incredible health plans. We're really pleased and proud to be your partner to help bring this to Colorado through some of the most innovative, prominent, most well-respected broker firms in the state. So Jake, it was a real pleasure and great to see you. And thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Ken. Pleasure's mine.
Awesome. Thank you, everyone. Stay on the lookout for more information about 39 North, and follow 39 North and Agility as we continue to grow this with your help. Have a fantastic day, everyone, and be well.